around the country that there are certain groups of people around the country who still think this is a hoax.
On the first day of the legislative session amid the pandemic, protesters push back on stay-at-home orders, and inside the Capitol, partisan politics showed up in a very visible way. Good evening, I'm Karen Swenson. Should Louisiana move more quickly to reopen the state? Well, that question took center stage as the legislative session resumed today. As Tan Trung reports, it is a debate becoming more divisive.
The impacts of COVID-19 on its operations.
When the Louisiana House of Representatives convened this morning, the House Speaker did not wear a protective mask, while staffers around him did. These are pictures from New Orleans Democratic Representative Mandy Landry. She says most of her colleagues without masks are Republicans.
Wearing a mask is such a simple thing that protects other people that they could have done, and they just refuse to do it.
You know, I got it right here. You know, it's been with me all day long.
Some Republicans, like House Speaker Pro Tem Tanner McGee from Homa, did wear a mask, and he strongly urged everyone to do the same.
However, there is no rule in place for the House rules stating you must wear a mask.
About 25 members didn't show up for the first day of the legislative session. Landry says she was worried about the health risks, but decided to attend.
I'm really nervous about it. I'm definitely not going to see my mother and certain people I know with health conditions for a few weeks until sort of an incubation period has passed.
Here's political analyst Clancy Dubose.
But I think personally it's irresponsible for legislators to come in without masks and gloves. It sends all the wrong message.
The mask issue may be part of a larger political divide. Protests against the stay-at-home orders have taken place in Louisiana and other states. A group of conservative legislators is pushing to reopen Louisiana as soon as possible. McGee says that should happen, but exactly how to do that is more complicated.
We're uncharted waters right now as far as how you do that. I think we need to make sure we're following the CDC guidelines as best we can, but at the same time, we have some areas of the state that are completely having great numbers, seeing great success, and I think we can start tapping our toes into that water a little bit.
On the day President Trump highlighted Louisiana's efforts to fight COVID-19, a group of Republicans announced it wanted to revoke some of the governor's emergency orders, something Dubose says many prominent Republicans oppose.
But Scalise said that would be a mistake. It could cut off all the SBA loans and all the federal aid. It could just literally screw up everything that Louisiana has accomplished.
There are differences at the parish levels. The more conservative Jefferson Parish is moving ahead with its phased reopening, while here in New Orleans there's a slower approach. Whatever route is taken, Dubose says practicality and not politics must drive those decisions. Tan Trung, Eyewitness News.
And there won't be much time for the legislature to accomplish its agenda, which will be dominated by COVID-19. The session must end by June 1st. And a good portion of the previous session time was lost when the pandemic hit Louisiana.